Hi, I'm John Chriswick. I'm the CEO here of Top Shelf Distillers, also titled Chaperone of Fun. We started this company in Perth in December 2015. And so 7 years later, we're still a going concern. A little bit difficult operating the company right now, but coming out of the pandemic, fun times. It was a lot of uncertainty, risk, trying to figure out a path to navigate the company through. Post-pandemic, it's the same thing. Are we going back into a pandemic is one of our big questions. I've seen more sick people now than during the pandemic, and people getting it more than once or more than twice. We're still not in normal times. We're still navigating a lot of different things, protests, the question of pandemics, climate change, heat waves. All these things impact us, and it's getting more and more difficult to be a small business, I think, in Canada. Yeah, we dragged behind a bit during pandemic, trying to keep people employed. That's my number one thing. Coming out of the pandemic, we do have a bit of debt we got to address with the Ontario and federal governments. Federal government, they want to keep us in business. We're finding this very difficult with Ontario. They need to keep in mind that we're struggling coming out of this pandemic. That's us. I'm sure it applies to a lot of small companies. You see that a lot. It's like 17% of small companies are shutting down. I lost 4 or 5 companies during the pandemic, and coming out of the pandemic as well. Had to shut down Mercury Lounge. But Ontario Finance expects a 12-month plan. Just allow us to pitch a 36-month plan. What's the difference? And that's all I would be asking.